Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to another Hugo's Desk Showreel Review session. So welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I can see a lot of familiar faces on the chat. Please do let me know if the sound is okay, if you can hear me fine. I do apologize that you can hear the air conditioning in the background. Hopefully, it's not too distracting. Hopefully, it's fine. So you do let me know if it's too noisy for you. But yeah, so today, apologies also for the little small break. You know, it's the summer and I've been a bit busy and I was traveling as well, and so that's why we didn't had as many streams as we usually do. And probably some people are probably wondering what's happening with the nuke compositing streams because we were doing every week streams, and so we're gonna go back to that. Don't worry. So the next stream, the next big stream we actually have, we're gonna continue every 2 weeks doing these showreel reviews because we have them booked with the people. People can book on the link below. But we have a big stream coming up, which will be on the 22nd of August, and that is the anniversary of Hugo's Desk. It's the 9th year that my channel has been running. So we're going to be doing a special stream that day. It's going to be like a radio show. I'm going to be bringing people in from the chat. People can talk to me, ask questions. We're going to review some stuff as well. We're going to do some compositing. We're going to do some games. We're going to do a lot of things during the day. I think it's probably going to be several hours, that stream. So just, I'll announce it on social media soon. But mark on a calendars that on the 22nd of August or so, we're going to be celebrating the anniversary of Hugo's Desk. And that's going to be a big stream as I usually do. I can't wait for next year. Next year is going to be the 10-year anniversary, so it's going to be nice. Anyway, let's get the show started. Yeah, we are going to cut another cake. Yes, we always cut the cake. You guys know that. As usual, when I start, I just wanted to thank BenQ for supporting. It's because of BenQ that we can do these streams. So thank you so much, BenQ. It is wonderful that they've been supporting my channel for so many years now. And yeah, I can't thank you enough. And with that in mind, I'm going to showcase a commercial from BenQ just to show my appreciation for our sponsors. It's only 1 minute long, so I'll be right back. It's going to be quite short, don't worry. And we'll be right back very soon. So I'll be right back. Okay, thank you so much, BenQ, as always. It's wonderful to have your support. Also, would like to thank, I hope I don't butcher your name, of course. I would like to thank Satyavan Shavan. He's just become a new member of my channel. Thank you so much for supporting the channel like that. Your name will now be on the credits of the podcast. So whenever a podcast episode is released, you will see your name on the end of the credits. So thank you so much for supporting. It means a lot to me to have your support. Thank you so much. A few other housekeeping things to do before we start the show and actually do the reviews. Just wanted to give you a heads up that, of course, we're going to be doing a giveaway as usual at the end of the stream. And so you need to be on the chat, remember, to get the giveaway. Otherwise, I'm going to run the dice again. So, yeah. So that's the QR code. That's the link. I think I've dropped the link on the chat already a few times. So I'm giving away a free Nuke course. Remember, this is my Nuke course, which is currently 50% off. So if you don't want to wait for the giveaway, you can always buy it. Both my Nuke courses are 50% off right now. And so that's the link. I've put it on the chat as well if you want to get into the giveaway. I also have this one here, this slide. This is, of course, the QR code to go and buy the course. As you can see, we are 50% off right now on all Nuke courses. You don't need to put any code. The discount is automatically inserted into the price. And so you have the compositing course, which is the course that I currently have with the 150 classes, and then I have the workshops, which is a new course as well, and then I have a bundle as well. The bundle includes both courses. Keep in mind, of course, the workshops is still ongoing. It's not finished. It's still an ongoing project with the classes being delivered. Yeah. Well, I hope so, GLM. I hope that they give me a monitor for the giveaway. I'm in negotiations with them about that. We shall see. Also, quick shout out. I just wanted to give a shout out to a couple of books. Don't forget the Before and Afters magazine has been out. It's available on Amazon. Just a little quick shout out for my friend Ian Files, which is my colleague, as you know, both of us do the podcast, the VFX Notes podcast, which we're releasing an episode next week about Ad Astra, actually. So don't forget, Ian has these amazing magazines called the Before and After magazines, which is a great replacement for Cinefx. I've said it. Also, speaking of books, by the way, I don't get any money from that magazine or this book. I'm just shouting out because I love them so much. So shout out to my friend Victor Perez. Victor Perez is, of course, a legend, as you all know. And he has this amazing book about color management, which is something no one wants to talk about. So keep that in mind. And of course, last but not least, if you like good food, don't forget that Anna's book, my wife's book, is out. It's available on Amazon, The Green Recipes for All. You don't need to be a vegetarian to like this book. Anyone can try these recipes. It's filled, packed to the brim with recipes. It just had a price drop as well. And I have a Q&A, a QR code for it as well. So if you are interested on supporting my wife's adventure into cooking, go in, buy. It's available on Amazon. That link is for Amazon UK, but it is available on the US, in India, in Japan, in Germany. It's available on all Amazons. So yeah, and yeah, in all. It is true. All recipes have been recorded in ACES, and they actually are filmed in 6K and then edited in 4K. I'm doing 30 frames per second, though. We were supposed to do it at 60, but I kind of thought it looks a bit fake that way. Anyway, thank you so much for putting up to my shameless promotion here. But just want to know if anyone likes good food. I'll put the trailer on the break, as I usually do when we do a break. Okay, so let's, with this in mind, I would say if you have questions, just go for it. Put them on the chat. I will most likely respond to them once we are on the break, after the break or something. But now let's get on with the first showreel review. So I'm going to bring in the first contestant and see if they are here. Hopefully they are here, and then we can join them and have them on the call. Let's have a look. Let's see. Join now. See if they're here. Yeah, they are here. Okay, cool. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Ah,
Hello.
great. I can hear you as well. So,
Yeah.
give me just a second. I just want to make sure everyone can see you as well.
All
Just one
right.
second. Okay, you are now live, and everyone can see you as well.
That's great.
Yeah. Now, of course, you probably as already know that it's going to be a bit delayed. You shouldn't. Oh, wait a minute. This is. I think my Chrome crashed. Just a second. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Chrome
Okay.
just crashed on me. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it crash? I hit the, I hit the full screen button and it just crashed. I'm glad Google is on it. They're so bad. Apologies for that. I'm coming in now. That is so peculiar. Okay, he's still here. That's fine. That's good.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
Apologies. I'm back now.
All right.
It's so funny that Google Chrome crashes all the time. Anyway, Marshall, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for taking the time to show your showreel.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here. So,
Yes.
before we get on with it, I'm not going to put your showreels yet because I got a bunch of them, so I need to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
why don't you tell the audience where you're calling from first? Like, where are you calling from?
Of course. Yeah. I'm Marshall, and I'm from India, located in Chennai, actually.
Oh, cool.
And yeah.
And what? How long have you been doing this? What's your experience so far?
Yeah. I'm a fine art student, so I do paintings and all. So I've been doing this VFX since like 3 years now, like professionally doing this for 3 years. And I've been like learning it on YouTube, all
Cool.
self-learned. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. And so your showreel is just personal work then? You haven't worked in the industry yet?
Uh, no. I have worked as commercial for some of the web series, and also I have some personal projects included in the showreel also. So I've like worked with the MediaCorp Singapore. Have you heard about it? MediaCorp Singapore. It's a television
Okay.
organization on the Singapore. I've been like a contracted as a VFX freelancer, so to composite and add some visual effects. Yeah.
Cool. And so, what's your? You said you were art student. So you what
Yeah.
like painting, sculpting, drawing? Is that what you're
I'm
learning?
a painting. I'm a
Oh,
painting student.
oh, that's great. That's what I did as well. That's what I. That's why. That's my
That's
degree.
cool,
I
man.
have a degree in. I have a degree in
Yeah.
painting as well. Um, Used to be that in the past, people to get into the industry in the 90s,
Okay.
because I am that old. In the 90s, you would have to have an art degree. Like, for example, if you wanted to apply to ILM, to Industrial Light and
Mm-hmm.
Magic, you would have to have an art degree. And so I did. I
Mm-hmm.
went and did an art degree. But not
Like
necessary
that is
anymore this
what
time.
exactly that I did.
Yeah, but that's good. That's good. And so, what's your hopes and dreams? What would you like to do in the future?
Actually, my goal for the future, to become a VFX supervisor uh, to the upcoming industry, to do amazing stuff like all of that.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. That's great. Okay, cool, great. Well, let's have a look at your work then. And where should I start though? Because you
I
shared
have
you
like
shared a lot of
included,
things with me.
yeah. So actually, I've uploaded a lot of videos yesterday, but the latest video that the showreel and a recent work of bike animation, and also let me check quickly, and a short film that I did
Yeah.
using
So
Blender.
yeah. So I have. I'm sharing my screen. By the way, you probably see my screen now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you sent me an animation, a bike animation, an environmental
Yeah,
showreel,
yeah.
a normal showreel. Yeah, you sent me three files. This is repeated. I think it's repeated.
No, no,
No, it's not.
no.
Okay, sorry, because it
No,
has the same name.
the
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, they are
The
different.
soulmate. Yeah, they are different. The Soulmate is an animated short film, and the showreel is a different. Is a showreel, and environment is a small clip that is like a 10-second clip, and then a bike animation is also a 30-second clip. That's it.
Okay. And so, where do you want to start with?
We'll
So that
start with the showreel itself, and then we'll move on to the bike animation and the environment.
okay, cool. I'm gonna just put here so people can still see you, and still see me as well. I'll put us on the little corner here. Okay, so you said the bike animation first. That's what you said, right? No,
No, the
sorry.
showreel.
The showreel. Which one?
Yeah.
The one or this one?
Yeah, the one.
The one that has a one. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Great naming convention. Okay, so I'm gonna take away the sound as usual because I don't want to be flagged on YouTube, as I usually say. So people are now seeing your showreel as well, and so I'm going to start going through it. And okay, so okay, cool. So before we go shot by shot, tell us a little bit about this. That this showreel is. How long have you been working on this showreel?
This showreel, I've been like it's uploaded in my YouTube channel, so it's the Infinity Studios actually, and there are different shots that I've added here, like the web series that I worked on. So the car sequence, that is a different project. It's called the Dear Diary, and these clips, the motion graphics, they are like they are in a different project called Inayatin Kadal, and these are all some of my personal projects. Um, these things.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, well, let's go through it. Well, we're just going through it once at least, and then we'll go through it together, shot by shot.
Yeah.
Just like making it a little bit smaller so that we can still see you and me, and while we play this, I'm gonna just put this a little bit bigger, like that, so people can see us as well. Yeah, YouTube is a bit fancy sometimes, but that probably should work fine. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So, well, anyway, let's just get through it first. So, this is the intro, of course. Let's just get through it. My wake up. There you go. Yeah, sorry guys, I wasn't showing my screen. I know that. I know. It's fixed now. It's fixed now. My chat notice everything. Okay, so this first shot. It says Dear Diary Media Corp Singapore. It's the place you were mentioning. Environmental lighting, animation, and comp. And so, is this like a film, a TV show, a commercial? What is it?
Yeah, it's a web series. It's a web series.
Is it what?
It was telecasted. It's a web series. It is telecasted on a OTT. Yeah.
Ah, cool. Okay, cool.
It is now on MeWatch, I guess.
Okay, cool. And is it been finished and delivered already? And
yeah, it is out like for a year and a half, I guess.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So, as you all know, as I usually say this on my showreel reviews, when it's production work, I tend to not like give the full review because this has been delivered and it's already out and everything. But having said that, I do see some stuff that I would like to say. Obviously, I'm not preview for how long you had to do this project, and maybe it was a quite short amount of time. And of course, we can talk about that. But there's a couple of things that I would say. Like overall, when you look at it, like if you don't look at the details, it looks really nice. Like if you look at one glance, just watch it once, the color looks really nice, the lighting looks really nice, it looks rather realistic. I think you did a great job with the way it looks. Now, there's a couple of things that are bringing down the shot, in my opinion. The first thing is the animation, and of course, I understand that you're not an animator, and animation is you are a generalist, aren't you? Because you're doing a lot of things. Yeah. So animation-wise, the cars are sliding a little bit, and they look a bit unrealistic, especially the way the BMW is rotating and his wheels are spinning. it's just a bit out of control. I don't believe a car would spin this quickly. Otherwise, it would flip or it would hit the other car. So I think in terms of animation, it's kind of like not giving your shot any favors, you know. And that has to do also with the way the wheels are spinning, and they are producing some really awkward and strange motion blurs, you see.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because the shot itself looks rather nice. And then you also have this, you see the bounce of the motion blur. So there's something wrong with the motion blur settings. Are you motion blurring in compositing, or are you motion blurring in 3D?
No, in the render itself.
In the render itself?
Yeah.
Then this means that if you're having these kind of weird switches on the motion blur, that can only mean that your animation is too scattered, and so your keyframes of animation are shaking the car so much that you're getting these really awkward motion blur moments. Okay. So that's problem number one. Although, as I said, I think overall it looks really nice. It's just that there's a couple of these little things. This is also happening on the other car. So when you look at the other car's animation is much better, but you see that there's like these one frame motion blurs that you have for some reason.
Yeah. Actually, the flare is like a tracked onto the shot. So I had to manually track it. So that the track, so there's a light flare, you know, it is not sticking well.
No, it's not. But I wasn't talking about the flare yet. I was more talking about the way the motion blur, you see, you have a lot of motion blur here, then it stops, and then it goes, and then it stops, and then it comes back again. There's like a lot of discrepancy on the motion blur, and I think it has to do probably with the animation. Now, this second car is looking a bit better. Now, the flares themselves, they look nice, but I think you need to blur them a bit. They're too sharp. Like, you see the strikes in this... The sprites, you see, everything is blurred, everything is moving, and I think you have too much sharpness on the flares. They're just not looking very realistic, and they're very spiky. I think it would be worth for you to maybe go back and reference, like if you would have done this again, you probably should like reference more films and check how a flare of a car actually works, because they don't really look. This doesn't look quite right. It needs to be different, the flare. It can't be so spiky and can't have so many lines. Normally a car lamp wouldn't do this type of flare, okay? Okay. And then, okay, cool. So that's all good. The other thing as well that is happening right now is that you have quite a big... where is it? Sorry, just a second. Let me just play back the whole sequence here. Yeah, your van has this same issue. Where are you rendering this? Which engine?
Yeah, it's Cycles Blender.
Cycles, okay. There's something wrong with the motion blur setting. Not sure what's happening, but the van has the same issue. You see, it's almost like it's not blurring every 2 frames or something.
Maybe it's because of the camera as a noise, you know, for the Z location. So,
but you have motion blur turned on and everything, don't you?
Yeah.
It's strange. Okay. Well, anyway, maybe next time have a look at that, because it happens on the BMW here as well. You see, you have like inconsistent motion blur happening. Okay, so apart from that, you then have quite a lot of noise as well happening on the motion blur bits as well. And yeah, that's it. And then the shot itself, like I said, the shot it looks great. I think it just needs these little tweaks. You know, and also I think when I look at your car itself, you see on the breakdown here, you can actually see the car without the motion blur. I think your car is too clean and too perfect. You
Yeah.
see, normally car paint isn't this shiny. It's just way too perfect. It needs more detail. It just doesn't have enough detail. You see, the plastic
Yeah.
of the bumper, it's usually not so rubbery. It's not so perfect. It has more inconsistencies. The actual paint job shouldn't be so glossy. It's too reflective. Again, I think you should go back, and you've done that on the van, but you haven't
Yeah.
done this on this BMW. It's just a bit too CG. And have you looked at the real BMW? Which
Uh,
BMW is this one? Is the 500? Which one is this one? Do you know?
I can't remember that.
You don't remember? Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Because I think there's a couple of things here that I would. Just a second. I'm just gonna try to see if I can. BMW. I would say this is probably a 300 series. I would say it looks like that. Maybe I'm
It's
wrong.
the BMW 5 Series.
5 what? Sorry.
5 Series E34.
E34.
Yeah.
E of E34. Okay, 34.
Yeah.
Okay, so
BMW
it's
5 Series E34.
okay, E34. Okay, I see. So then it's this BMW. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for saying that. I just think. Yeah. Yeah, you're missing a couple of things. Yeah, it's this one then. I don't think this is a better picture of it. You just have to kind of like, if you would have done this again. I know this has been delivered, so it doesn't really matter what I say now anymore. But like, if you would have, oh, this is a video. I wasn't expecting this to be a video. I just wanted the picture. Isn't there like a regular picture of it? Okay. Well, this is as close as we're gonna get for that one. So we'll just download that one. Okay, so download. It's probably going to be quite tiny, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so cool. Wait. Okay, cool. Where's my... Yeah, you see here, like, first of all, you're kind of missing... You see what I was telling you about? The rubber of your... Of your bumper here. It needs to be this kind of like non-reflective, kind of harsh plastic, and then you're missing the chrome on the front as well. And then you see how the paint job has these different layers of brightness. It's almost like it has a matte, and then it has a reflection finish. Usually paint jobs have multiple layers, and you're kind of missing that as well. So next time you do something like this, just try to get closer to the model. You know, try to get closer because you're a bit too far. It's not really looking realistic at all. You know, so maybe look into that. I think the other one looks a bit better. The other one is a bit older. It's an older model. Okay, I have to go back here. Yeah, this is a much older model. Yeah, but it's because we don't have... Yeah, well, anyway. So, as I said, there's quite a few things here to fix on this shot, but I know it's been delivered, so it doesn't really matter. But maybe next time when you do something like this, try to get closer to a reference and try to be a bit more precise and more accurate on certain things, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. So let's move on to the next shot. So next shot here, roto tracking compositing. So tell us a little bit about this.
Added the CG rain to the entire shot for that. And I had to track the car and also comp the rain.
Into the car as well.
Onto the car, like on the top of it.
Yeah. Is this CG water that you've made, or is it like stock or...
Stock image.
So even the water hitting the top here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a great job. You did a great job with the water on the floor, the lighting interaction with the water. This is really good, really well made, very well made. Yeah, the only thing that kind of like I personally don't really like is these drops that are on the top of the lens. They're
Yeah.
quite intense, but
Actually, the director also suggested to remove it, but this is the shot that I wanted, and I kept this in for like I kept it in my showreel actually.
I see, I see.
The final shot had no the depth of
Yeah.
focus
I don't
drops.
believe you need so much. You can probably keep them, but it's too much. And it's kind of
Okay.
like it's hiding some of the shot. I
Okay.
completely understand why the director would like to take that out. Completely understand
Yeah.
it. That would be a note that you probably would get from a supervisor as well, like me.
Uh,
So
there were no supervisors. It was just me.
just you, yeah. Now, I think you did a great job with the water and everything. Obviously, because it's stock, of course, you should have the puddle being reacted by the tire, but you can't really find a stock that would do that. So that
Yeah.
would have to be done with proper simulation of water. So, but yeah, well done. That's a great shot. Okay,
Thank you.
next shot up, roto tracking compositing. So some screen replacements.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look. I think they look good. They did a good job with the spill, the roto. There's a few of them here in a row. Yeah. Yeah, you have a nice light trap going. There's a couple of there's a little glitch there happening in front of the finger. I think it's like maybe just a little bit of a roto that went off there.
Yeah.
If you do this, like just go frame by frame and make sure there's everything is fixed. It's only one frame, so it's not. And you also have, yeah. So this frame here has that little bump, and then that's fine, that frame. And then on this one, you have a little cut here as well with the finger, and then it goes back to normal. So you basically have two frames there that are not as good. But everything else is looking good. Okay, let's go and check the rest. Yeah, so here we have some inconsistencies on the shape. So you have the shape of the finger here is quite nice, but then that's a very awkward shape. I think your motion blur is kind of missing here, and that's why you're getting such a strange shape on the finger. You see, it should have been much more blurred. And in fact, if you look at your, see, you're missing like that, the focusing that you get on the finger there. Okay. Another thing I would say to you is that the interface, I don't know if this is Instagram or what it is, but the interfaces are usually not cut, you see. You're cutting, I think you're zooming in too much into the interface. In fact, even this logo is being cut, and the battery is being cut as well. So you have to be careful that it wouldn't really be cut like that. It would be, the battery would definitely be a little bit into the screen. And this arroba here, the logo of the tag wouldn't be this disconnected there. Okay. We still have some spill, some green spill left here that is missing, and also the depth of field is wrong. So on this shot here, if you look at it, you see how blurred this tracking is, and then it's semi-blurred here, and this is completely sharp. And when you put your comp in, notice how you didn't do enough. You see, this is not defocused enough. This still needs to be more defocused, and then this is correct. This is sharp. So I think you need to have a bit more defocus, because the defocus goes all the way to there. And you see, we have a sharp text here. Obviously, I
Yeah.
understand that the director might have wanted for you to completely to read the text. So this is, of course, you can always, have maybe a bit less or more. But
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
And then more. So it is nice. You put the reflections in. And this is an iPad. Yeah. This is all for the same show, right?
Yeah. For the net in color.
This is a quite crushed image here. I think.
Yeah. They actually gave me a linear image for the, before compositing,
Yeah.
before color grading. So I had to do it.
I think it's just a bit too crushed. The black points are not really matching. I think it needs to be a bit more gray. The whole thing
Yeah.
is not really matching in terms of black points.
Mm.
And again, the depth of field again. You see how you have this tracking marker completely defocused. And this one is sharp. And this one is a little bit slightly. And you're not really applying that to the footage. The footage should also be defocused on this side. Best way to do these kind of things is to actually make a mask painted with ramps. And then you can use that as a depth map on the Z defocus node, That would be the best way to do that. Okay, so then we have this one here. So that's no real issues, I think. It looks fine. So tell me a little bit about this Temple Run.
All right. It's a personal project. I tried to animate a short film, but I failed. Actually, I didn't complete it. So I just had a glimpse in the showreel. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just a guy running from a creature. So it's chasing him, but I couldn't add the creature.
So you draw this yourself?
Yeah. Frame by
It's
frame.
It's really nice. Where did you do it? Like, which software are you doing the drawing?
I do it in Procreate, iPad.
Cool. Looks really
And then
nice.
bring it to Blender to give the parallax.
Cool. Looks really nice. Why did you abandon it?
I had no time.
I know the feeling. This is a cool project. Okay. Then we have self-portrait here. Sculpting, retop, texturing, and lighting. Okay.
So I did this sculpting in the Nomad in iPad.
Yep.
And then brought it to Blender and retopo it, and then did the other stuff in Blender.
Okay, cool. I think that you would need a bit more work. Like, the best one is this one with the eye. I think you did a good job with the eye and the skin. Although the skin is looking a little bit too old to me. I think you have a little bit too much wrinkles and too much bump on the skin. This is supposed to be you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're not this old, so you went a bit too far with the aging of the skin. Also, I think, although this looks nice, I think it does lack more detail. You need to bring more detail into the little corners of the eyes. The eye really, you're just missing. Did you take really high resolution photos of you first before doing this? Yeah.
No.
You should try to do that. You should just use a zoom lens and take a bunch of really high resolution photos of your face. Because usually the eye doesn't really look like that. I mean, I don't know about your eye, of course, but that's why I was saying that you need to probably do more detail. But you see, you're missing detail. I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
Just put as much detail as you can into it. When you look at a real eye, you see all these little bumps where the eyelashes are coming in. all this kind of like slightly different coloration of the skin going on here, and then you have different wrinkles. It's just missing detail. You see, you're missing the little bumps where the eyelashes go in. You're missing the different skin going into the eye as well. I would just recommend you to just take really high resolution photos of your eyes, and then use that as a reference, you know. Yeah. The same goes for the nose as well. I think it almost looks like it's burned. It almost like you've burned your nose. So be careful with the type of skin. Unless you're doing like a zombie or you're doing like a burned victim, you know. You just need to be a bit careful. I think you went a bit too far with the bumpiness and with the actual roughness of your texture, you know. Yeah. And these shots are looking very cartoonish. And I think it has to do with maybe that's your idea. Is that your idea? Is that your plan? Or was it supposed to be?
Not at all.
No, I'm just asking.
I was trying to recreate realistic actually, but this was my first attempt. So
yeah, I think the best approach to do this, something like this, if you, but you know, as a cartoonish version of yours, it's very successful. But I just feel that you're lacking detail. I'm looking at your face now. Obviously, I'm looking at the Zoom call. You know, I'm looking through a stream on a webcam. But I just immediately see that it's lacking a lot of detail. Your noise is not as bumpy. Your eyes have more definition around the eyes. Like your forehead is not like this, really. You don't have such a hard, rubbery skin. It almost, you know what this looks like? It looks like a mask of someone, you know, so you need to be careful. What I would recommend you is to get a really high-resolution camera, take a lot of photos of your face in really high resolution, then zoom in, and then mimic whatever is on those photos, you know. And then you'll get there. You'll slowly get there. But as a first attempt, I think it looks really nice already. Very well done, especially the nose is almost there. It's just a bit too bumpy, and your eye is really well achieved. So I think you're not too far off, you know. You just need to work more detail into your and reference more the photos of your face. You know? If you don't want to take photos, you could also get some big mirrors, or you can get some mirrors that amplify. So you can get these, you know, the zoomed mirrors you use to shave. You can use that as well, and try to have it next to you, so you have it on your desk, and then you start modeling from there, you know. So that could also work. Okay, cool. So next up we have this one here. So this is a destruction tiling that you have there.
Yeah.
You have a bunch of, this is basically a test, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very low resolution, the middle here.
Yeah. This is a test that I did in Blender.
Yeah. It looks really nice. I just think, you know, just need to put more resolution. Maybe consider having more little bits and little fragments of stone, so you have smaller, maybe do a second simulation of just really tiny particles of breakup, so that you get little like this one, but even smaller. So you get a bunch of little breaks and little stones just moving around. And it's just really the resolution.
Okay.
Yeah. The same way you did with the concrete there, you need to do it with the tiles as well, so that they break more. Yeah. The other thing as well that I would tell you is that when tiles break like this because of the shake, they don't really break like that. You don't really get like a blackened image. I think you need to have. You're using just a superimposed drawing.
It's just an image.
What?
Yeah. It's an image that I commented on.
Yeah. It looks rather nice here, but I think these scratches here are looking a bit weird.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So Also, there's some kind of like there's the dots stay in the middle of the air here. I don't know, not sure what's happening there. Is this noise
Yeah, that's probably noise, I
in the
guess.
middle? Okay, cool. Yeah, there's something going on there. You probably have to check what's going on there.
Okay.
It's a nice test. I'm not sure it's something that you should put on a showreel because it's just a test, you know. Unless you're
Hmm.
going to finish it, I think you
Okay.
should just not have it on the showreel. And then this
Okay.
one here, tell me a little bit about this.
This is also one of my personal projects. I tried to recreate the Metal Man from Fantastic Four, I guess.
Okay, cool.
So he's like coming out of a box, someone like that. Like it's one of my oldest videos.
Now it looks like he's coming out of an elevator because he's kind of going up
Yeah.
instead of getting up. He's actually moving up. So it almost looks like there's like a hole on the floor where he came from. So it is a bit bizarre. Again, it falls into the category of a test. I think it's a nice
Yeah,
test,
probably.
but it's not really something that you need to have in your showreel. Is it
Okay.
just I haven't, like I said last time when I do the showreels, I haven't seen your showreel yet, so I'm watching it fresh, like first time. So I don't know what's next. Do you have just tests, or do you have more work at the until the end? It's just no. You have
I have more
some
work.
real. Okay, you have more
Yeah.
work. Okay. So one thing I would advise you is to not have so much. This is too long. This showreel. You know, it's 2 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes and 12. This showreel needs to be a minute and a half tops.
Okay.
Has to be much
Okay.
shorter. You have so much good work here. I don't think you need those tests at all. You know.
Okay.
So far, I think you could remove this until you
Okay.
fix it. You could
Okay.
like the face. You could also remove the this test with the
Destruction.
destruction and
Okay.
also the
And then
this man
yeah.
here
Okay.
as well. Okay, so now we have logo. So this logo animation, is this a person? This is not a personal project, is it?
No, no, no. This is a commercial one.
Yeah, this looks quite nice. It's motion graphics though, so it's not
Yeah.
really categorized of motion as compositing or as CG, but it's quite nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quite nice work. And then you have some 2D animations here, which look really nice. Did you do the drawings as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks really nice. And then you have a lot of
Another.
work that is very motion graphic. You should consider that
Yeah.
as well. Logo
A lot of the
reveal.
local works that I get is more of a motion graphic stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
so I have to do them.
But this is really nice work that you have here. Let's see here. Not really gonna give any feedback because motion graphics is not supposed to be photoreal. That's not the idea. But I think you did a great job with the lighting. You did a great job. You know, if obviously if this was supposed to be more realistic, then you would have had to make more work on the texturings and
Yeah.
get a bit more scratches in and a bit more dirt in if it was supposed to be realistic, you know. But
Yeah.
if it's not supposed to be realistic, then this is really nice. If it's just a motion graphic piece, but
Yeah.
yeah, these shots are really nice.
So I actually did that in a overnight.
Overnight, okay.
Just yeah. I just assembled a few models from the Sketchfab and got the shot. That's it.
Well made. That's well done. I'm gonna go a bit faster now because we still
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
so much to go through, and we've been going on for a while now. So
Yeah.
um, I'm just gonna. This all looks really nice. You did a great job
Yeah.
here. Again, motion graphics.
Yeah.
This
You
is
can
also
skip
really
them. You can skip
nice.
them.
Very good, nice work. Is this like the opening series of the other
Yeah.
shows that we were saying? Yeah, these are
Yeah.
really nice.
It's uh,
Is it
so
all
title
Blender as
reveal.
well? It's all Blender, right?
Yeah. Everything's Blender.
Yeah. I have a question here from from the chat from Avrazo. Why Blender simulations often not realistic? It's almost like in games. Well, I don't think that's totally true. I've seen realistic Blender simulations. Is that Blender is really not the best place to do these kind of things. You know, Houdini is because of its procedural nature. It's just more fitted for doing simulations.
Mm-hmm.
This opening credit looks great. You did a great job with this, with the guns and everything. This looks great. And then this is from the show as well. So you have tracking, compositing, muzzle flashes, cleanup. It looks really nice. You did a good job with the interaction. It's a bit soft, but it still looks okay. And also the muzzle flash needed more brightness in it. It's a bit too flat. It's too gray. Needed more core of fire, you know. You see, like it needs a stronger core on the middle when the gun is shot.
had like this is log footage, I guess. No, the log version.
Oh, this is not graded. Okay, I see.
Yeah,
I see what you mean. Well, the muzzle flashes, someone on the chat, SGVFX says, muzzle flash looks too much clamp. Yeah, it does looks clamped. And also, you can see that it's not very well defined. It has a lot of artifacts here, especially you can see on these edges there. Has a lot of problems, but yeah. I understand that this is log, but even log, it should still be brighter. That one is a bit better. That's a bit better, but okay, cool. So that's a screen replacement.
Actually, the version that I have here is my version. So the director had told me to remove the lighting interaction on the characters. Actually, so it is a bit of too much on the day. So yeah.
Because it's too much sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't interact as much. Yeah, because you've put too much. Yeah. It's also too blurred as well. It needed to be very, very subtle, you know.
Yeah.
Your shadows that are not crossing the screen, by the way. So you have a lot of shadows on the seat, but they're not going on top of the screen of the phone, you know.
Yes.
It's a lot of shots here. You did a lot of work on this show.
Yeah, this is almost 200 shots, I guess, for this series, 6-episode series.
This is quite nice with the blur and everything. You've done a good job with the motion blur, with the depth of field. Did a good job there.
Actually, the shoot, you know, they took the gauntlet, the green screen on them, and they were shooting in a forest. So I had like really the hardest time in my life seeing those things. No, I had to manually track them, and it was hard.
Oh well.
Bro, at least they could have used the blue screen. Okay, this one is the aging.
Yeah. You don't have a breakdown. They
Yeah.
probably don't want to show it.
Actually, it's just a smoother version of himself. That's it.
You have a little glitch there, by the way. You see there? There's like a little hole going on here, so you still see the wrinkle of the person for a few frames. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's about 15 frames. Now it's gone. So you need to be careful with things like this, that you left that little bump there. The guy is quite old. You can kind of see that by looking at that frame there. Someone is asking us here, comping these on Nuke. Is this comped in Nuke? After Effects?
No. Yeah.
After Effects? Yeah.
Actually, made the the de-aging in EB synth, and then comped it on the
Is where,
character.
sorry? So it's not After Effects. What? Say that again.
Actually, I did the de-aging in EB synth. I actually did the single frame,
Ibiscent. Sorry,
and
what
then
is that?
yeah,
Ibiscent.
it's a software that makes you the interpolation with the existing frames.
Okay.
So, so you give them a single frame that has a de-aging effect, and then it does for the entire frame.
I see. I see. Yeah. Were they happy with this?
Yeah, like they were really happy with it. Actually, there was a another VFX artist who was like, it was not that good. So this one was finalist.
I I do think that he's a bit too airbrushed. I think he's too much.
Yeah.
I think it's way too soft and way too much. But I know that usually this happens. Sometimes they go a bit far because they probably want to take 20 years out of their. Someone has written. So this is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
I
the
know
software.
what this is. Sorry, I know what this is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is this what you use?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what it is. Sorry, I wasn't understanding the name. I haven't tried it yet. So is it nice? Is it good?
yeah, this is good. Like
Yeah, I
if
haven't
you
tried
are
it.
like strong with the first frame, then it interprets for the everyone, for the every
Yeah,
frame.
this I remember seeing this about a year ago,
Mhm.
and I saw it on my social media, and then I downloaded it. I tried a few things, but I never heard of them again. So it's nice to see that they're still up and going. Oh, I see. They're still here. I don't have a lot of followers. That's weird. 4,000 followers. Okay, cool. Well, I'll have a look again and see what they're up to.
Yeah,
Thanks, man. Okay, cool. So, and then blue screen removal. Yeah, it was behind them. Oh, that's great. Yeah, like, I'm so glad that they have a blue screen there. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. Uh, they look a bit cut off. I think the edge is a bit too sharp.
yes,
You probably need to soften that edge a bit more because when you look, do we have the blue screen original? Let me just double check here.
yeah, it was there.
It's there.
Yes.
Yeah, you can hardly see it because you've covered, but you see it's a bit softer, the edges of the hair. I think you went a
Mhm.
bit too far. And we
Okay.
still have spill suppression here as well, and also these edges. This is where I would tell you that I think this kind of work is a lot easier in Nuke than After Effects
Okay.
because using node based compositing, you can get rid of these kind of things a lot easier than After Effects. I'm saying this as someone that came from After Effects. I started in After Effects in my career,
Okay.
and then I worked in After Effects for almost 10 years, and then I moved to node
Oh,
compositing, and I never looked
okay.
back. I think you should look into that because to do
Yeah, actually, I'm
cleaning in
learning Nuke.
Roto, you should. Yeah,
I'm learning Nuke for a while now.
you've been learning Nuke. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm trying to switch to Nuke actually.
yeah, yeah. You should. You should. Best advice I give you to switch to Nuke is what I did when for years I was using After Effects and I was getting really accustomed to use plugins and to use a lot of things and getting very dependent on After Effects. And
Okay.
so I was trying to learn Nuke on the beginning. This was in 2005 when I started using Nuke. And so it's been almost 20 years that I've been using Nuke. But
Okay.
the what happened was I kept going back to After Effects. I never really used Nuke. I was always trying in Nuke and then it's not working. Go back to After Effects.
Okay.
And I spent
Exactly, that
months
is
like
what I'm
that.
facing right now.
So what's that?
Like this is the same situation I'm facing right now.
Yeah. So my advice to you is what I did almost 20 years ago. Uninstall After Effects. If you just uninstall it and force
Okay.
to do the shot on that application. So you just
Okay.
or you don't need to be so obtuse, of course. You can just like force yourself to do the shot and go
Okay.
through the challenge and go through the mistakes and the problems, and just even if it takes you 5 times longer than doing it in After Effects, just force yourself. And the best
Just
approach
accept it.
would and best approach would be to go back to older shots that you've done already and redo
Okay.
them in Nuke. You know,
Okay.
that would be the best way. And after a
Learning
few
it.
months,
Okay.
you'll just not use After Effects for these things anymore. You know,
Okay.
I do think that you'll still use After Effects, as I also do, because sometimes, especially for motion graphics, it's much better than Nuke. But you can always use both of them in combination. You know, so you can always use them both. So. Avrazo is asking, what was the thing that After Effects had and wasn't in Nuke when you moved to Nuke? Well, I don't think I've missed anything. At the time, what After Effects had was that it had a lot of plugins, and the plugins would make up for what After Effects lacked. And so, but then once I got into Nuke and I understood that I could do my own plugins and I could do my own scripts and I can do my own gizmos, I then started understanding that I didn't need plugins at all. I could do everything myself, you know. So, okay, so what's going on here? These are tests as well?
Yeah, this is like a small sample render that I did.
So it's just a test.
The first thing that I'll do is remove all the tests and
I think you
from a
should.
showreel.
I don't think you need the. Is this a test as well? Oh, 3 of them.
Yeah, it's actually a reel that I did for my Instagram.
The middle one
So
looks really nice. That shot with the paintings, that's great. You
yeah,
should definitely keep
they're
that
all my
one.
paintings actually.
They are your paintings? Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That shot is really cool. I don't think you should bother with this one with the car. It's not looking realistic enough. And I don't think you need to bother with this environment. Again, they're great tests, but they're not really going to give you a job, you know, if people are looking at it. These are nice tests as well with Blender, with the hands. Yeah, the middle one is definitely the best one.
Yeah, that is where I put it in center.
Yeah, you have just a lot of tests. Is that until the end now? Yeah, you have some.
And then this is a short film that I did that I've added in the folder itself.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, the short film that you're talking about, which is
The Soulmate.
The Soulmate. Yeah, let me just go here and here, and
it's a 3-minute short film.
Entirely
in Blender.
I closed the folder. Just give me a second. So that would have been the Soulmate. This one here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna watch the whole thing because it's 3 minutes long, but But yeah, so this is, and it has sound, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. Let me just
like just the sound effects. There are no characters actually.
And there's no music that would be.
No. It's copyright free.
Okay. Okay, I see. Let's have a look.
Oh my god.
Well, let's do this. Let me put this in full screen so everyone can enjoy it. What about that?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna mute us, okay? So everyone can watch. Do you want everyone to watch your showreel, your short film? Let's watch it. Yeah. I'm gonna mute you, okay?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I need to mute you first. Where are you? I lost my screen now. Here.
Like, can I mute myself?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, mute yourself, and I'll be right back. Let's watch Marshall's short film here for a second. It's only 3 minutes long. Let's watch it, and then we'll be right back.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I think we're not seeing the screen.
I have fixed it now, so let's watch it now. Apologies, everyone. I'm putting it now.
Oh my god!
Okay. You can unmute yourself again.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. This is really good. Congratulations. This is a great short
Thank you.
film. Very touching and very nice. Very beautiful.
Thank
And
you.
I now that I've seen your showreel, like I think you need to need to do more short film. Have you sent this to festivals? Or have you shared it online already, or how's it going?
I've uploaded it on my YouTube channel, but
Yep.
I've not shared it to the the contents the stuff.
It's really
I'm not
good.
getting the right term.
It's a really good short film. Really good. Congratulations. And now that I've seen all of your work, because you're doing compositing, you did lighting, you're doing 3D, you're doing animation, you're doing a lot of things. I think you should do more of this. You're very talented. You're super talented, and this short film is the best work you've showed me today. You know, like
Okay, thank
this
you.
is so much better than everything else that you showed me on the showreel. So I already saw a glimpse of that on two things on your projects. You had one thing that I thought it was quite nice was this shot that you have
Yeah.
here of you running. This is really
Okay.
nice. And then I saw another glimpse of it again when I saw this middle section, this thing with the paintings,
Okay.
this short that you've done here. So yeah, you're really talented, my friend. I think you should consider looking into this, doing more short films, maybe going into animation, maybe working more on this kind of work. Actually, someone
Okay.
in the chat is saying that as well. Sota Mont says, really nice. Have you considered going more into animation rather than the VFX? Very cozy short film. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Marshall. It's a really beautiful and very touching story. It's really nice.
Thank you.
I didn't notice on the credits. Did you maybe put
Yeah.
there the music? Who did the
Actually,
music?
yeah, I also did the music.
Oh, okay, you
The
didn't put
music
that in.
and the effects. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't write it here. You should say the music as well. So the music is so it's you playing the guitar.
No. Actually, sampled some of the sounds from
cool.
the. Yeah, it's like that. I used FL Studio to do that.
Cool. And is this your first short, or have you done more?
Yeah, this is my first shot, like fully animated. The first one was earlier, the temple run, that guy running. So I couldn't finish it. So I got my friend who helped me in doing the texturing. He helped me texture the whole thing, and also I've also done some part in the texturing. So yeah.
Cool. And you said that you've posted it on your YouTube channel, right? So
Yeah.
what's your YouTube channel? What's the name?
It's Infinity Studios.
Oh, so it's this name here. So it's in
Yeah.
this one, Infinity Studios.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Like I have 1,000 followers.
I think my internet went just ever so slightly off, and now it's back. You can hear me now, can't you?
Okay.
Yeah, I had
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit of a glitch because my streaming started blinking. What was the? Oh yeah, so like that. Infinity. Did I write it wrong? But how?
Actually,
There's probably a lot of
I'll
infinity.
put my text in the chat.
Okay, cool. Do that so that we all can find it. But it would have been channel here, so it would have been on your logo. There's so many Infinity Studios. Yeah, do that then. That's but what's the link? That's the thing.
Like just a minute.
Because as you can see, there's a lot of Infinity Studios on.
Yeah, I've added the link in the chat.
Okay, cool. Did you put it on the chat?
Yeah, like in the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Or
It's not there yet.
say, yeah. Can you scroll down?
There's so many.
There are a lot of Infinity Studios.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, this one.
That's
Yeah.
it. Okay, cool. Well, I take that out, son. Okay, cool. So subscribe now, and
Thanks, man.
I'll put it on the. It could be that. Oh yeah, that's right. It's because you're not an admin, so I can put links, but you can't put links. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because in the past I had a lot of people posting like I have a lot of spammers posting porn
Okay.
and things like that,
Oh.
and so I don't allow. I forgot. It's no links allowed, but I can put links. Cool, man.
Okay.
And your short film is here. Cool. Excellent.
Yeah.
Soulmate. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. So Infinity Studio, is that like the name of your studio? Is that what the name?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I want to establish this as my studio in the future. Like own a VFX house in Chennai or India.
Yeah. Cool, man. Yeah, no. Again, I think you should really consider doing more short films. You're very talented, and I think this is what you should be focusing. Obviously, I know that everyone has to pay the bills, so you need to do the other stuff as well, and the motion graphics, and you need to do all the other work. But this, this is really nice, and you should really focus your
Okay.
attention on doing more of these films. Hopefully,
Okay.
more people on the chat here can subscribe, and also more people can show it, and hopefully, this video will be on YouTube, and more people will watch it in the future. So
Of
yeah.
course.
Okay, so what else do you have? We should probably get going. We've been going on for a while, and I
Yeah.
do apologize. I apologize to our next showreel. I'm sorry, Johan. You need to wait a little bit longer, but I will be with you shortly. I know we're like 15 minutes delayed, but I hope, Johan,
Oh.
you're fine, or the next person that I'm doing the showreel. So let's just wrap up this real quick. You have
Okay.
this,
Bye.
which is an animation reel, which we haven't
Yeah.
really looked into. Yeah.
Like this is the recent one. I think I did this a week ago,
Okay. Cool.
entirely in Blender. So this is a personal project.
Cool. It looks nice. It has some of the issues that you had on the cars. The motion blur is doing a few things, and it's a bit stiff. The person is like, I really like the animation of your feet. This is really nice, really subtle and really nice. But he's really stiff. Like, I don't think, like, it looks like he's a robot. You see his helmet is completely static.
Okay.
You need to put some secondary animation into him, so that he moves a little bit and just like maybe adjust himself a bit, So you need to add some secondary animation. Maybe even the arms move a little bit. Anything to make him less like a cyborg. He looks like a robot at the moment. He's too stiff. He looks like the Terminator moving.
Actually,
on.
I didn't animate him at all. Just the the cloth. I just did the displacement. That's it.
But it needs to be. It can be very subtle. Just the same thing you did with the feet here. This is really nice.
I get it.
Something like that. So I think that would be nice. Okay, cool. And then the bike.
Sure.
Okay, cool. And then last but not least, we have
the environment.
Yeah, the environment, which is only.
So actually, I've been learning Udemy and Nuke, so I did this in Udemy.
Okay, cool.
And rendered in Blender. I always come back to Blender.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not a problem. Blender is really good, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's looking okay. It's very noisy. It needs, like, you have a lot of noise on the grass here. The texturing of the rock is a bit unrealistic. I'm not sure the rock would look so like it needs to have more breakup. But it's like you said, you're still working on this. This is still work in progress.
This is like I've been like learning. No, it is just a test render, maybe. You can say it as test.
It's a nice test. It's a nice test, definitely. And then, last but not least, you have a reel as well, isn't it? No, that's not. No, that's the next one. Sorry,
no, that's not.
That's for the next person that I'm gonna be talking to.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That's it, really. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen real quick, and just a second, and just like. So we can wrap up this. Where is the It's so complicated, this thing sometimes. Stop presenting. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, cool. And okay, cool. That's what I wanted. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're now back, both of us. Okay, cool. Well, this is all really cool work. You have a lot of. You saw what I said. I think you should remove all
Yeah,
the tests, only have professional work on your showreel,
sure.
and so that you can get more work. But I
Mm-hmm.
do think you should focus, because you're doing too many things. I think you're doing animation, you're doing CG, and you're doing compositing. You need to like focus your attention. I think your short film shows that you can really focus on that, but still
Okay.
become a generalist to pay your bills and to do work, but try to do more short films and try to work more on that side because your short film is really nice. It's the
Mm-hmm.
best work that you showed today. So yeah. Do you have any other questions, Marshall, before we go?
Yeah, like I don't have any questions, but I really thank you for this opportunity.
No
Yeah.
problem. Not a problem. As you know, the video will be as VOD. The video will be published tomorrow. There will be chapters as well, so that people can navigate through the chapters.
Okay.
And yeah, and thank you so much for. You're always welcome to come back, of course. We've had many
Always.
people that have come back with updated show reels. So whenever you
Okay.
have something, just bring back. That's not a problem at all.
Okay, for
And
sure.
congratulations for your amazing work and congratulations for your short film. I hope I can see many more in the future.
Thank
So
you. I will.
no
I will.
problem. Okay, Marshall, have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Please, thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for that, Marshall. That was great. I really loved your short film, and I hope you do more in the future. Okay. So apologies to Johan. I think we're about 20 minutes off of the scheduled time for the showreel. I do apologize. I hope you're on the chat and I hope you are ready to go. But I do apologize that we're a bit behind. We need to do a break. I need to stretch my legs. We've been going on for an hour and a half. That was a long showreel review. And so, as usual, we'll do a break, a really quick one. It's always 10 minutes, remember. And so during the break, you'll have the opportunity to watch the BenQ trailer again. And also, you'll have the opportunity to watch the trailer for Anna's book, Green Recipes for All. So it's during the break. It's exactly 10 minutes. You can put a timer. And I'll be back in exactly 10 minutes for our second and final show review. I'll see you all very soon. And I'll be right back.
Hello everyone! I'm super excited to give you a glimpse of my first cookbook, Green Recipes for All, featuring over 50 dishes inspired by amazing Mediterranean food. Inside, you can find recipes made with a variety of fresh, healthy, and versatile ingredients and popular plant-based products. These are great choices whether you already follow a plant-based diet or simply wish to cook a few weekly meat-free meals to reduce your overall meat consumption. In the book, you'll find a wide range of new and exclusive recipes, from soups and big salads to main courses and desserts, as well as some of the most popular recipes here on my channel, such as the perfectly cooked non-stick rice or the tabbouleh-style bulgur and mixed bean salad. Not forgetting a new version of the delicious tofu chocolate mousse. So, if you'd like to have a look at my book and try some of the recipes, just visit any Amazon marketplace and order a copy, which is available in hardcover, paperback or digital formats. Hope you enjoyed the book, have fun cooking, and see you next time.
Okay, we are back. We are back. Yes, someone on the chat was saying that we were going to do a green crawler break. That is true. We are about to do that. During the break, you saw there the trailer for Anna's book, Green Recipes for All. So if you do enjoy good food, please consider that. And again, I keep saying this every time I do a stream. I am not sponsored by Green Cola, but they are very good, which is surprising. They're really good. It's really defocused. Oh, it has to be here. I'm so much f-stop. I have like f1.4 on the screen. Look at that. Completely out of focus so quickly. I love me some depth of field. Green cola, amazing. It's so good. Anyway, okay, so we are running quite late today. Apologies for that. The last... Whoa. What is this? Why is this playing? I did not ask for this playing. Sorry. I had something loop on the background. Apologies for that. Okay, so I do apologize to Johan. The next showreel review. I am so sorry that we're so behind, but it was really nice to talk with Marshall. We had a great time and took a bit longer than I thought. So I do apologize for that. So let's connect with Johan and do the last showreel of the day, and then do the giveaway. The giveaway's link is on the stream right now. It's on the chat. So let's do Google Meet here and see if he's around. And again, I am so sorry that you had to wait for so long. Okay, well, no one is here. So maybe he gave up. Hope he hasn't given up. I am so sorry if he did. I wouldn't blame him. Can you hear me, Johan?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you. Yep.
Okay. I'm so sorry that we are so late. I apologize, and I hope it hasn't spoiled your plans for something. Hello?
Okay, that's okay.
It's okay? Okay. Are you going to be joining with your webcam or just sound?
Just sound. I don't
Okay.
have cam.
No problem. No problem. Not a problem at all. Everyone can hear you already, so why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself so that where you're calling from? Yeah, tell us. Let's start with that.
Well, my name is Johan, and I'm from Dominican Republic. And learning Nuke, I have for around 1 year.
Cool.
And making my reel, I took around 4 months or 3 months, 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And so your showreel, I'm gonna put your showreel on the screens for everyone to watch.
Yeah.
Your showreel. Just give me a second. I'm putting it on full screen for everyone to watch it. And we'll go through it shot by shot in a minute. But before we do that, we'll just watch it. And everyone can see it as well. So you said that you're learning Nuke right now. I haven't seen your showreel. I always try my best to be completely blind on these reviews. And so
Yeah.
what's your objective right now? You are trying to get a job, or have you worked already in the industry? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a job. I was a graphic designer before, and I know how to use After Effects as well. But I delete After Effects because I want to learn new,
Yeah.
And
That's a good way to
and
do it.
I want to get in the industry, to work using Nuke and Compositor.
Of course.
Like
That's
I
what
showed
I
you my
did.
reel to see if.
That's what I did as well. On the beginning of my career, I deleted After Effects. That was the only way I could
The only way.
get away. Yeah, it's the only way to get out of it.
Because otherwise, when you get stuck on something like I can do it, then you jump back to After Effects.
Yeah,
And
I know.
I don't really want to do that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I can see a lot of shots from my course as well. So
Yeah. I took your course as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm taking the course because I'm still, but
yeah. Well, thank you so much for being a student. Much appreciated. Okay, let's get on with this. So let's start with the first shot that you have on your show reel here. So
yeah.
CG compositing. So what is this and where does it come from?
I did the comp.
Oh, sorry. Wait a
All
minute.
the
I need to.
elements.
I should share my screen with you, and then you can at least see my mouse as well when I'm pointing. Apologies for that. I'll share my screen now. You see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
I was watching it online. I mean, on the other
Yeah,
the other monitor.
but it's a bit behind if you see it there.
Yeah,
you know?
it's delayed.
Yeah, exactly. So, and this way you can see my mouse also, can't you?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, great, cool. So, as I was saying, tell us a little bit about this first shot with the spaceship.
Yeah. I did the compositing and all the elements a friend of mine gave me to me, and I tried to do the composite.
Cool. It looks really nice. Really like a flare. Really like the grading that you have. Really nice night shots.
I had the flares, all that stuff.
Yeah, it looks really nice. I really like the look of it and the dark sky and everything, and just the glows look really nice as well with the thrusters. The motion blur is looking really nice. It's a very well established shot. Yeah, that looks really nice. If anything, the thing that I would just no, it's probably you probably need a little bit more motion blur on the sky on the back, at the very back. The clouds on the on the front, they're blurred enough, but the ones on the back, they're a bit jittery. I think you just need a little bit of blur. Is it like a 3D system inside of Nuke?
Yeah, somebody told me that. About the blur on the back. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably have to activate the motion blur setting on the screen on the rendering inside the scanline render inside of Nuke. You probably want to activate the motion blur or put a vector blur node after the render, and then it should blur as well. But yeah, this is a really nice shot. Well done. Really like it. It's really nice.
Thank you.
I don't really have anything to say. I think it looks great. I like that you've done it together with someone else. So your friend, your 3D artist, what's his name?
Is Argenis.
Cool. Well, congratulations to the both of you. It's a really nice shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Next up, we have this shot here, UV projection cleanup.
Yeah, that's one of your shots.
Yeah, one of my shots from my course. Is this darkness coming from a grade that you've made, or is it like maybe some color space problems that are happening? Have either too much grade happening on these two shots, or maybe the color space of how they were imported or exported was off, because this looks wrong. It looks like it's too crushed and too clamped, and then the same is happening to this shot, the shot with from that short film, that is not happening on this shot. This shot, then it's fine, and then this shot is fine as well. So I think it doesn't happen again. Let me just check. Yeah, it happens again here. So there's something going on with the way either you're exporting the shots or importing the plates into Nuke. Do they look this dark when you're working on them?
No, I just using the color space OCIO. That's why it come out like that.
Okay. It shouldn't really be coming out like that. There's something on your setup that is not correct. Maybe if we could, if you want, you can always contact me on Discord. I could maybe go through this with you, or maybe try to help you with this, since it's the shots from the course. But there's something definitely wrong with the color space because it's not happening with the other shots.
Okay.
Regardless of that, like, it's a bit too dark, but it looks to me like you did a great job with the cleanup. I mean, looks very well clean. I don't really see any
time.
issues. Oh yeah, I bet. I don't really see any issues. I saw that you removed everyone, removed all the cars, everything. It looks really nice. You did a great job. So you even removed the statue as well, which was great. Yeah. It's very, very well made. Yeah, that's really good shot. Okay. And then next up we have this shot. Your keying looks spot on. I can see all the little flicks of hair, all the little detail there. That's really nice. The spill suppression is really nice. It's a bit too contrasted. Like I said, I think there's something wrong with the way that the shot is coming in. But I think that the keying looks really nice. You've kept a lot of detail there. Keying
with the additive light, you know.
Yeah. It's very
Additive
nice
key.
work. Very nice work. I really don't have anything to say. I think it looks great. Very good. Okay, then this one here, screen replacement.
Yeah. I did all that in Nuke, you know. I didn't use another software.
Didn't use After Effects, yeah.
No
Is
After
this-
Effects, no Mocha.
Oh, it's all done in Nuke, okay. Is
Yeah,
this from the web or is it a shot that you filmed?
It's from my web.
From the web?
I think pixel.com.
Oh, yeah. I think that you did really good job. Your edges look really nice. They are as blur. I mean, they're not matching, but it doesn't really matter that they don't match with the original. But they are as blur as the original, so that looks nice.
Yes, blur.
Yeah,
and
because you see
reflection.
the original one is rounded edges, and you've kept straight edges. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't need to be round edges on the original. I think you did a really good job with the edge matching. If anything, I would say that maybe perhaps this image is a little bit too sharp. The image on the left. I'm just saying that because when you look at the iPad, well, the computer screen itself, I think it's an iPad. When you look at the iPad, you can kind of see that there's a little bit of depth of field creeping into the edges here. It's a little bit soft, especially on the spheres when you look at it. And then your image is sharp the way through. And I think it just needs a little hint of blur, very little, not a lot, really. And then that could match. But it's really little small detail. I think it's really good. I don't think you need to do much to it, but it's just a little bit. In terms of tracking, it's sticking quite well. It's moving quite a lot, the camera. It's shaking a lot.
Yeah.
You don't notice, but like it's really shaking. It's probably a very bad dolly that they've used.
Yeah. Use planar tracker, but it took time, you know, because
Yeah, you did. But it works. It works really well.
yeah.
You even managed to get there's like this rotation going on the camera.
Yeah.
And you even kind of got that going, which is great. Very well done. Okay, so then this one, CG Elements. Just a little quick note. Elements is not spelled like this. It's not that it's important, but there's a misspelling on Elements there.
Okay, great.
And this one, the roto-in keying is not looking as good as the other one. And I think that has to do with the fact that your edges are a bit too sharp. Especially, you see here, I'm kind of missing some little more edge blur and motion blur happening there. I think it's just a bit too sharp, and it looks too much like a cutout. If you look at the original, you notice how much blur and how much edge definition. Even on the parts that are sharper, you still have a lot of blur going on there, and you kind of like missed that a little bit. on some frames you have some really good motion blur, but not on all the frames. Now, the other thing as well that I would say is that if this is like really the sun here, you need to be careful with these kind of things, because the sun being here, you would not be like this lighting on this person. You know, like the person would have a rim light on the edge there, because the light would be behind him and he would be against light, so you would be silhouetted in light like this. So this is a bit wrong in terms of light direction, especially because the original shot, when you look at the green screen, they shot it quite flat. There's no light direction. If you look at the shadows here on the tiles, it's quite soft. It almost looks like either it's a studio or it is maybe like cloudy outside or something like that. And then you put like a sunny sky with a sunset, and it really doesn't work that well. It doesn't really fit into these legs and these tiles, you know. It's all not really fitting in. The same goes into the city, and the elements are just not fitting in. I think this shot is by far, so far, I think the worst shot that you have on your showreel. Everything else looks really nice. You know, this star, the ships look great. This shot, the cleanup looks great as well. The keying looks on par here. I think your screen replacement here looks good. I mean, it wobbles.
What about the second one? The second screen.
Well, it wobbles a little bit. You can kind of see that, but it's not too much. But I think you're using the markers on the screen, aren't you? Like the ones that were there. You see that you see the edge here between the black edge between the framing of the monitor. Notice if you go a bit faster, notice how it changes the size. That's because it's a bit wobbly. I think it doesn't, if I go frame by frame, just go frame by frame. You see that? You see that when you go frame by frame, you can kind of see the edge of the screen is growing and becoming shorter. That's the tell when you see that it's wobbling. So it's not completely stuck to the screen.
It's a little bit, yeah.
It's very little though, and you don't really see it the first time around. Someone on the chat just wrote that actually. Left It said the laptop screen was jiggling a lot. Thanks, thank you, Left It. Okay. So
what about the the reflection?
The reflection, I think you did a good job. Did you create the reflection by yourself? Because it didn't have anything there, did it? No. I think the reflection looks good. I don't think there's any issues with the reflections. I think you did a good job. Looks realistic enough.
I took it from the.
Took it from where?
Shuffle no red channel. I mean blue channel.
But not from the same plate, right?
Yeah, from the same plate.
Ah, okay, sorry. It's so hard to see in here on the green screen. Yeah, you're right. It's so hard to see.
It's so hard, but
it's
if you take the shuffle no and blue channel.
Yeah. I thought you made your reflection from scratch, but no. So you've removed it from here. Okay, I see.
Yeah. I took it from the plate.
Cool. Very well done. Yeah, this shot definitely needs a lot of work, or maybe remove it from the showreel. Okay, this one here, perfect. Screen replacement. I really like the fact that you've kept. It's very realistic. You've kept the smudges and everything else there, and the light is very well made. Very good screen replacement. You know. Well done. Okay. Just looking at the original there. What are those? What are these spheres on the phone? What is that?
I don't even know. That's coming from, play maybe the lights. I don't know.
It's so strange. Why would they have?
Because it's off.
Yeah. Why would it have red lights there? That's weird. It doesn't matter. It's on the plate. It's on the plate.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm just like puzzled by it. Like, um, you did a good job with tracking it because it rotates. It rotates at the same speed. So, yeah, very well done. Okay. So next up we have this dude here rotoscoping. Okay. Very, very good piece of rotoscoping. It's very, very well defined. The
I
only
don't really like rotoscoping, but
yeah, but you have to have it on the showreel, of course. But the only thing that
yeah.
is the only thing that is a problem is this edge here inside the glass. There's like a white edge inside the
glass.
reflection. But that's the only
yeah,
thing
you're right.
that I can see. Everything else is fine. I don't really see any problems on edges or anything bouncing or rotating or yeah. There's also like a slight dark edge here, but that would be something fixed by the compositors. The compositors would be the ones then going through these things, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Michael says on the chat, these are the iPhone camera sensors, the infrared sensors. Yeah, I get that, but why would they be on? That's the weird thing. Why would they be on? Okay, then we have this here. Again, a very well achieved key that you've made here, with a really nice backlight wrap that you've done there, with the hair having all this nice light being lit up by the screen behind. That's really, really well made, this thing. It's very nice.
Yeah.
You did a really good job. Okay. It's too dark, though. Like as I said in the beginning, I think there's something wrong with the color space somewhere. Cool. Excellent. And that's over. So, yeah, apart from that shot of the person on the rooftop, I think you'd have a really strong showreel here, but that shot is really bringing your showreel down. I think those are the two main problems your showreel. It's that shot, and also some shots are too dark and either having too much color space being wrong, or the grade is too intense, you know.
Okay.
So, is this now been, you finished the reel? Have you sent it all off already, or are you still working on it?
No, I already finished, and I even sent it to some places, you know.
Have you got any feedback or anything?
Yeah. Some let me see. There's a company told me that they're gonna have me on folder because right now they're not hiring people, you know. And you know, because it's a lot of problem going on in the industry right now.
Of course, no, I know, of course.
They told me in maybe 2 months, or you know.
Is this a local company in your country, or is it outside?
No, outside. Apply one in Mexico and another one in United States.
Okay.
I got away.
How's the work how's the work over there? Like, is there a lot of film work, a lot of commercial work?
In my country, not that much, because I used to live in Florida, but I came back to my country, you know. But if I find a job in there, then I go back, you know, to the United States again. But
of course, no, I understand that. And so, could you go back? Like, do you have like a visa to be on the States?
I'm American citizen.
Oh, great, that's good. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can. So why did you why were you there? Were you studying, or you just like living there? Why were you in Florida?
No, in Florida I was studying and working, you know.
Okay.
And then I came back to my country, stay here till I get a job, you know.
Yeah. But you would like to stay there, right? Like you would like to stay in your country, right?
Yeah, working remotely, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Because I was doing video editing in Florida,
Oh, I see.
you know.
Yeah, I see. Cool, man. Well, I mean, yeah. Is there anything else that you would like to go through or ask or anything?
Uh, no, it's okay. Thank you for review my short reel.
Not a
Because you
problem.
you think I can get a job with that reel, right?
I think you can get a job, yes, but I think that when you look at the showreel, if you want to be hired as a compositor, it's nice that you have a CG shot here, but I just think you have everything you need. You just maybe this shot, I would just remove this shot, unless you can
Remove that
fix
one.
it. Unless you can fix it. But yeah, but of course, it doesn't. It would be nice if you could have more shots. Normally a show reel could be a minute and a half, so you could have maybe one or two more shots, just
Okay.
to since you're gonna remove that one, maybe put another one in. But I think you can get a job for sure as a junior with a show reel like this. But hey, having said that, it's a lot of competition out there, so it's difficult
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now, and there's little work, and it's been really tough during the summer. Everyone says that it's gonna pick up in the autumn. We'll see if it's really come to fruition, if that really happens. I hope it does, because I have a lot of friends,
Yes.
that are not with work, and a lot of people that I know that are out of work right now. But hopefully it
Yeah,
can
a
come
lot of
back.
people. I
And,
know a lot of people that
yeah, a
they
lot
don't
of
work
people.
right now.
Yeah, a lot really. So okay, cool. Any other questions that you want to go through?
No, that's okay. Thank you for everything.
Okay, not a problem. And again, I apologize for the delay on starting the showreel review. I hope that was okay. And you're always welcome to come back again. You can always review again. And of course, you're my student, so you can always reach me on Discord or email me, and I'm happy to help you and try to support you as much as I can. Okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you.
Cool, no problem. Well, I hope you have a great day, and I see you next time, my friend.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, cool, excellent. And that was it. That was it. We had two great showreel reviews today. I would like to thank Marshall and Johan for the time and the patience of doing the showreel review. And yeah, I guess then we're gonna wrap up. I'm gonna do the giveaway now. I'm gonna put it on the chat again. Someone on the chat was asking, when is the industry gonna revive? I think we all have to brace ourselves that it might never go back to what it was ever. And that has to do with a lot of things. It has to do with the new breakthroughs on AI, a lot of studios cutting corners, getting smaller crews. They don't want to hire as much. Budgets are getting lower as well. So I think a lot of us have to start bracing ourselves for less work, and also maybe the budgets, because they're going so much lower now. I think it will drive the prices down as well. So I really would advise everyone to start looking into other ways of revenue. There's a lot of work that can be done in visual effects that is not entirely connected with film, TV. You could always move your talents to games, on the games industry. You could also move your talents to working in the corporate sector. You could do work for content creators. You can do work for the web, for YouTube. There's a lot of other work, and a lot of other opportunities coming out there as well. So don't be static. Try to look for other things that you could also be doing as well. There's a lot of other work that sometimes people don't look into, special corporate work and especially content creation work as well. So look into that. Okay. Okay, so let's do the giveaway then. Remember, we're gonna do giveaway now. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another showreel review. The next showreel review will be exactly 2 weeks from now. Let me just open that up real quick. My calendar. Trying to open my calendar, but he's not. He's fighting. Yeah, so the next showreel review will be on the 8th of August. We're going to have 2 people. We're going to have Everton Rudd, and we're going to have Berta Asenet. Both of them are going to be reviewed that day. And then after that, we're going to have the Hugo's anniversary stream on the 22nd of August. Those are the next streams we have. Okay, so, oh wow, I have a lot of entries today. We have 75 entries for the giveaway. Wow, okay. Thanks so much, that's great. Let's do this giveaway and leave for the day. Let's do that. And again, can't thank enough for everyone that has been watching the stream. Thank you so much for all the support over the years. Thank you so much for everyone that always comes here and watches my stream. Yes, regarding the disc constructions, Sadapan, yeah, my next disc construction, I know I paused them because I was in vacation and also I wanted to get ready that, but my plan is to do the next disc construction. My plan is to do it either on the 15th of August, that would be the next disc construction, and then start again doing it every 2 weeks. And we'll definitely do a disc construction again on the anniversary stream as well. So I think I will go back to the disc constructions on the 15th of August. That's my plan, at least, 15th of August. I also have some vacation traveling as well, and so we'll be in and off. But for sure, once everyone comes back in September, I'll be, again, full on to do the disc constructions and the showreels. Now, regarding the showreel reviews, the show reviews are fully booked for the next one, and they're fully booked also for the next one in September as well. I still have one slot on the 19th of September. I will be posting more dates on social media, so look into social media, look into social media for more timings and more showreel review dates. But there is a link for booking on the description of this video. You can find the link to the Google account where you can book. There's still one slot free on the 19th of September, which is the next one. So you could book that one. But we'll then come back again on the 3rd of October, and then we'll come back again in November as well. And by the way, I need to, while we're waiting for people to sign up to the giveaway, I forgot to announce this on the very beginning. Remember last year in December where I did the World VFX Day stream for 12 hours? Well, guess what? We're doing it again. But this time we're doing it 12 hours again. But this time I'm not doing it here from Hugo's desk because it's on the same week as SIGGRAPH Japan, SIGGRAPH Asia. So I'll be in Japan for those weeks. And I'll be doing the stream, the 12-hour stream will be from Japan. I'll be doing it over there on an office. And so I'll be streaming live from Japan for 12 hours for the second World VFX Day. This year, it will be on the 6th of December. So mark your clocks. I will be announcing this more and more and more, so don't worry about it. Okay, so the winner. I've rolled the dice now, so let's roll the winner here. So let's see here. Program 1. I rolled the dice. Just 1 second. 1 second, because I need to. Sorry, I had a crash here, a real quick crash. I just need to kind of like very quickly just open my browser again. I'm not going to SIGGRAPH Denver. No, I'm not. Apologies for that. I will be in SIGGRAPH Asia. I'll be there for the whole week. And I will also be doing the Hugo's World VFX Day as well, as I said. Let me just open up this thing here, and it crashed my browser, so now I have to open it again. Apologies for that. Of course it crashed. Why wouldn't it crash? Having a lot of browser problems today. I'm not at SIGGRAPH Denver, but Ian is. Ian Files from the Before and Afters magazine. He'll be there. So you can maybe look for him. He's going to be there. Okay. Okay, I'm rolling the dice again because this thing crashed, so I need to roll the dice again. Just give me a second. Oh, you've okay, cool. Yeah, go for it. Take the slot. Okay, so the winner for the Showreel review is, let's see here. Sorry for the winner for the Nuke course is. Okay, so let's see if I don't by mistake put the email there. Wait, oops. Okay, so hopefully they're here. So the winner is I'm still through the crashes. No, the stream hasn't crashed. The winner is Martino Suz 13858. Martino Suz Martino. So Martino 13858. Are they here? Hopefully they are. Congratulations. I hope you're here. Hope they're here. If they're not here, I'll roll the dice again. Are they here? Martino, are they there? Are they here? Is Martino here? Are they? No? No one is saying anything. Come on. No one is saying anything. Come on. Say something. Thank you so much, Federico, for saying those kind words. Thank you, Hugo, for the streams and to share knowledge. Thank you so much, Federico. Much appreciated for your very kind words. Also, thank you so much for your kind words, Israeli Cohen. He said they say, thank you. I've worked in New York last year, got a lot of positive reaction working by your guidance and kept on learning. Okay. I don't think Martino is here, so we'll roll the dice again, and hopefully they're here, and I can hopefully. What's going on? People are not here. They don't stay on the chat, I guess. Okay, so I'll roll the dice again. Winner of the Nuke course is. Okay. So the winner is Xaner Enriquez. Is Xaner Enriquez here? Enriquez, are you here? Xaner Enriquez. Xaner Enriquez. Xaner, hurry. Faruqi says, would love to see you over Corridor Crew VFX Artists React. I'll never be there. I'm not big enough to be there. They'll never invite me over. I'm not a big shot. I'm just a little YouTuber. Not a big shot like they are. I don't think I'm famous enough to be invited like that. Okay, so is Enrique here? Enrique is not here? Okay. What is going on? No one is here. We had this before. We had issues like this before. Where people were not here. Okay. I will do more then. I'll do another winner then, since they're not here. Since they're not here, I'll do this again then. Let's do the rolled dice again. This is the third time, okay? Third time is the charm. Give the course to me. Okay. Well, if you win, I'll do it. I like that. Who says I'm here? Who? Who? Are you an owl? Okay, we're doing this the third time around. The winner of the Nuke course is... Maybe now they're here. I hope they are. Okay, so the winner is Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul. Is Aaron Paul here? Hopefully Aaron is. Oh man, come on. Why is it no one here? Do I have to roll the dice again? Oh my god. No one is here. This is we had this happened to us a while ago. I remember. Oh, here he is. Okay. It happened to me, like, I think a few years back on Twitch. Oh, I forgot to mention. I completely forgot to mention. The next time we do the Hugo's Desk anniversary stream, I'll be streaming both on Twitch and on YouTube. Remember, we used to do these on Twitch. So they're going to be both of them. Both Twitch on YouTube at the same time. So I'm going to be streaming both on Twitch and on YouTube. It's going to be really cool to see that. Oh, Enriquez also is here. Okay, Enriquez, that's fine. If you don't have the course, I can give you the workshops for free. That's not a problem. I can give you the workshops for free. I'll give you the workshops then. And Aaron Paul is here, so I'll give Aaron Paul the course. Okay, so I'm now giving two of them, see? I'm giving the workshops to Enriquez, and I'm giving the course to Aaron. Okay, cool. So, Enriquez, I'll be in touch. Aaron, I'll be in touch. And, yeah, I will talk to you later. I would like to thank everyone for being here. And, of course, I would like to thank BenQ for supporting the channel like this. Thank you so much, as always. And we'll be back in 2 weeks with more showreel reviews. And then we'll be back in 4 weeks with the Hugo's Desk anniversary live on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time. So congratulations to all the winners. Thank you so much thank you so much to Marshall and Johan for the reviews as well. I'll see you all later, my friends. Thank you so much for everything. And I'll see you all later. Have a great day. And yeah, keep on comping and keep the questions coming.